Hi all you crafty people, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling, all them fun things, all the stuff we love. Okay, so out of necessity, I have kind of come up with, I mean, I don't know if anybody else has ever done it or not, and I'm sure they probably have, but out of necessity, this is what I'm going to have to do. What happened was, I mean, my book came out nice. The 12-inch paper, you know, because this is like 11 and a half this way, and then it's 9 this way. So you will need some 12 by 12. I did 2 12 by 12s for the cover, and it worked. You just got to really make sure you're getting it centered. And then I took a piece, this was a A4 paper, so it's like 11 and 5/8, I think. So I did get this part done. I want to now, and I think I have enough of this. I'm getting into my own lacy stash here. So I'm going to have to have enough to go all the way around the outside of the book. So let's get enough to do that. And then I need enough to go up and back. And I'm going to leave myself some extra for someplace else. And then we're going to pin this back up. This is how I keep most of my lace on these. I picked these up from Hobby Lobby. I just went and asked the gal. She didn't have any that day, but she says, I do, you know, I do my, on a certain day, I do this, and any of them you have, I'll hold for you. And then I just would go in that day and see. So that was really nice. Those of you that have seen my craft room tours, you can see them. Okay, so what is going to happen here is I am going to put this down all along the edge of the book, and I'll work it around the corners. And then I'm going to take another layer of this chipboard. I had just, well, not really recently, but I had come across a deal, and it was for medium weight chipboard. Well, this is not medium weight chipboard. I just opened it up, and you know, it's like, oh wow, okay. So I decided that I was going to do 2. But I thought, hey, why not use these levels, these, you know, and let's do something a little nicer. So that's why I thought, and I love this because there is a good side and a bad side, you know, the right side and the wrong side of it, but it's not that noticeable. So I thought, you know, it'd be perfect because it will show on both sides. So we're just going to put the good side to the outside, and just glue this around. So I'm going to get started. And I'm not going to start at an end because the corners are going to be a bit tricky. So I'm going to start, you know, like right over here. Actually, this is going to be the front of the book. So let's start over here so that we have these two coming together, and maybe down here. Yeah. So let's try down here first. See, gotta think, what is it going to look like? How is it going to be finished off? Where is it that people are going to see this? You know, so we really, I'm trying to get into these where I'm using my common sense to, you know, prior to the build, so that I can, you know, just kind of just kind of get it all together where I need to have it, you know, just, yeah. Because it's not rocket science here, people. Not rocket science. So I am putting the raw edge on the glue, and I'm putting the lace, the end of the lace meets up with the book. So the whole end of the lace is going to show just about. Is that, yeah, see that got pulled up a little bit. There we go. So then you're going to see that coming out of the cover. I think that's going to be really cool. Okay, well, let's get it done so we can really see it for real. For real. Not the fake real, the real. Like clothing commercial or whatever it is saying, it's the real. Okay, whatever the heck that means. I'm not much of a fashion guru, so... And some of those, I don't know, one of those sites, and maybe it's the real, I don't know, but it's got like the Gucci and you know, all of the designers and stuff. I'm sorry. They could be clowns as far as I'm concerned. Some of the things that they're putting together are like, whoa. I guess that's a fashion statement. It's not anything I talk about. That is not in my vocabulary. But people like it, and more power to them if that's what they like, and, you know, go for it. Go for it. Okay, so now for the corner, I'm just going to kind of scooch all of this and just keep playing with it. It's not, probably because of this type of lace, it's probably not going to sit down perfectly, but just take your time. Just take your time and just work with it. There we go. Just make sure you're getting the lace where you want it and that it's consistently in the same spot. However you're utilizing yours. But, you know, I could totally see this being a super cool way to do your books. Now, it is extra work. You know, you're basically making 2 covers for one. But, like, if you're doing cereal boxes, or if you have, like, a mid-weight chipboard that's like this, that's really light, then you could maybe put a cereal box with it as well, and that would help. Okay, so don't wait till it dries to do the squishy thing and get everything around where you want it, because that's what I did. So I'm just going to get up underneath here and squeeze some. Okay, push it. Yeah, that one turned out much nicer. Okay, I'll lay it down. Let's get this. If you start getting really sticky fingers, you know, take a moment, wipe them off so that you're not getting it everywhere. There we go. Remember, all of this is getting covered, so it doesn't matter if you're getting the glue through the material. I mean, that's a good thing because it's going to be glued on the top and the bottom anyway, but you do want to make sure that you're getting, as I said, the lace in the same spot all the time. And this was, you know, I told you all of this was going to get covered up. As you can see, one way or the other, it's all getting covered up. Okay, and we're going to take a moment. Make sure we've got that pushed in there. I did not do that on the other ones, but they did kind of go in there. Okay. Good. Ah, come on. Stay here. And, oops. I'm going to take it right beyond the corner so I can just get there and do my thing. Okay, and then we're going to just keep gathering. There we go. That looks pretty good. And now we're coming up where we're finishing off, so I'm just going to bring this right on down here and around my corner. There we go. Just one more corner to do. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's give this a little cut. Right. I'm overlapping it just a little bit, not very much at all. So there we go. All right. So that looks pretty nice. I love it. I love it. You know, it's a wedding album. It needs to have some frillies and all of that stuff. It's going to be very, very pretty. That's super cute. And then there can be something else put around the edge that is even going to cover the edge of the book, and you're not even going to see that at all. So, you know, that's another thing that can be done. So now, let's go ahead, and I am going to, now, for this is going to go right here. Okay, this is our spine that everything's going to attach to. I'm going to attach everything on my spine, and then I'm going to run brads through to make sure that everything stays nice and tight on there. And then I'm going to pull these off, glue what I need to, and place it down. So there's going to be no brads on the outside of the book. The book is just going to be smooth on the outside. So that is another reason I put the double-sided tape on this piece here, because, you know, it's going to be holding all our pages. Okay, you fill it with pictures, and it's gonna be a lot on there, because there's 4 pages on each base page, so that's 5 pages per each base page. So, you know, and I've got 4. So 4 times 5 is 20. 20 pages? Yeah. So what's that? 40 sides? Something like that. Anyway. Okay, so so this does not go on right now. So I will put this off to the side, but I can go ahead and put these on so that I am not, you know, really messing up anything. And I think I'm just going to take a few pieces just for time. A few pieces of this so it will grab quickly. And I'll do a few pieces on here. Because I just want to have it grab. And then we can move on. Yeah! Alright. Burnish. Okay, I have got quite the mess over here. Clean up on aisle 5. Okay. Get this and this. I had a sticker here. It was a recollection sticker, and you know, didn't notice it until after I had glued down my page. So it was like, really? So I'm going to put that on the back and on the bottom because I'm probably going to be putting a pocket. Okay, I'm going to have to refill this bottle. And you guys know that I just got this bottle for my birthday, but I didn't actually, it was about a week later that I actually filled it with glue, and my birthday's the 19th, so it was about the end of May, and here it is mid-July, and I have used almost a full bottle of Fabri-Tac, because I have put some in this because I came across another bottle that was just partial. So, yeah. So, yeah. I go through a lot of glue. I did just find on, when they had Amazon days, and I'm sorry you guys, you know, that I didn't put it on Facebook or something. It just didn't occur to me until just now that I could have done that and told some of you. But they had, art glitter glue on sale during Amazon days. I was so excited because I needed some. So, yeah, so I got 2 8-ounce packages of art glitter glue. Yay! Yes, I was very excited about being able to get that before, you know, because once winter starts, they don't, because it can't freeze. My hair looks so good today, but now it's just back to doing its thing. I don't argue with my hair. I just let it do what it wants to do. It just did. Now, the other thing, you know, I left myself a lot of extra room in this book these are taking up a little bit of that room, this extra sheet. It's just 1/8 of an inch, but it does all add up. So I just want you to be aware of that. If you're going to do this, you might add just a little bit more to your spine, or a little bit more to this piece, you know, the pieces in between. So maybe instead of just 1/4 of an inch, do 1/4 of an inch and a smidge more, you know, like almost 1/8 of an inch more. And that's going to allow this. So that's something I did not think about either, but it's the first time I've done this. So I think I did leave myself plenty of room, and the fact that I'm going to be putting my pages in before I decorate them, which I rarely ever do, but I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm happy to do this for this lady. I don't know her that well, but she has been very, very, very sweet to me. And so, and they've invited myself and my husband. You know, we just never have gotten it because of COVID. When we moved here 3 months later, it was COVID and you were shut down. And so we didn't get, I know you guys heard this story. So anyway, but she's been very sweet. She's older than I am. I don't know what her age is, but she's older than I am. And, but yeah, she's so excited. And she's doing this, I mean, she's doing it up. She's not just, you know, playing around with it, you know, here's a little bouquet of flowers, go ahead and walk down the aisle. She is going, she's decorating. It's rustic, country, shabby, kinda. So it's burlap and lace, and mason jars and roses and wildflowers. She'll, you know, all the things she loves. So I thought that was great. Okay, so now let's put this over here. It's hard to get this whole thing in the shot. Get these. Okay, this needs to come this way a little bit. And there, I think that's perfect. Move it up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and you see, now that is very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it needed that. I mean, if you wanted to just glue the two of them together and then just do the whole thing, absolutely. Go for that. You know, if you're working with 2 pieces of cereal box or whatever, and you want to do a mini album with a little bit more of a book-like feel to it than a journal feel to it, where you're you know, using. I love this. I absolutely love this. This is great. And I did put this here because when we do have this, these are decorated. See, that's the only reason that I put that paper there, so that it wouldn't just be brown. It's pretty. You do see a little bit of the raw edge from the lace. I'm not going to worry about that. It looks very nice. It looks very nice. So that's what it's going to look like, other than, of course, you're going to have all the pages on here. So let's get these pages on here. And let me make sure for the front, this way. For the front, I have all the extra pages in the front and then one in the back. So this is the first one. But, oh, wait a minute. this is the first one. This is the last one. And those are the in the middles. There we go. I got it. So the first one has your 1/4 inch gusset, your 1/2 inch gusset. No, wait a minute. It has your 1/2 inch folded paper, period, onto your 1/4 inch gusset page, and then your 1/8 inch gusset page, base page, flip, and then just the 1/2 inch fold there. Okay, so that is the first one. Now we're going to, let's get some tape and put down the back side of the first half inch. Okay, then I'm going to remove this. Actually, first, let me see here. All right. I have 4 pages. So you're not really using a center line. So let's see, if I put the first one there, put the next one there, then I can put that one that way and that one that way. Okay, so we're going to take this first one and I'm going to put it in approximately, let's see, 5/8 in. So I have it centered, and so if however you want to do it, I'm going to put the fold 5/8 in. Okay, that's how I'm going to do the fold. But I want, do I want to put it that way? Because then you wouldn't see it. It would just be that. Yes, okay. So it's all right with this because we can cover it up. We will utilize it, I think. If not, it'll get covered up one way or the other. All right, so now the tape is going to go on the top, not on the bottom. So if you, sorry, first time for doing this kind of thing, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to like it the best and what's going to be the prettiest. If you don't see this, see now if I put this here, of course the sequin tape would not be on this side, but if I would have put it here, you're going to see this piece of paper. If I fold it this way, you're only going to see this nice pretty flat piece in the beginning when the book is just opened. You know, it's going to look very, very pretty and finished that way. Okay? It will look very pretty and finished. So, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, but, you know. So, let's go in 5/8 of an inch. I got to get this where I can. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. I got to make sure that they're all going to fit. 5/8, so that's where the first one will go. And then from this direction, I want to go in 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that will be a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch here. And this one can go that way and this one can go that way. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Okay, so 5/8 of an inch in from both ends, and that's where we're going to put our first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we want it facing inside towards the center. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to this. There are a few little spots. Okay. And remember, this is not, I gotta get it this way so I can see what I'm doing. These pages are not as long as this spine piece is, so you got to keep that in mind too. So there is my first page in. There it is. And on these, you probably could, see I have two of these that are not cut, and then the two outside ones are cut. So the two outside ones are going to get covered with these, so you won't see them. The two inside ones did not get cut. I would just say don't cut them so you don't mess it up. Okay, so there is my first page. This is the top of my book, and this is, this is the front of the book. This is the spine. First page in. Flip it over. Now I have my 5/8 inch this side, and my back piece has all of the pages. Oh, maximum recording time reached. Okay, so you guys lost me on my little box. My little box. I'm not there anymore. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to put this, if you're holding it like this, we're going to put it on the outside. All right? So let's just lay this down. Burnish. Let's get a little bit of glue. Get a little bit of glue. Give me a little bit of glue. Just putting it where I don't have tape.